Welcome back to the Grand Solar Minimum channel. Today is Wednesday, January 15th, 2020. Let's take a look at our conditions in space right now. Solar wind speeds are coming in at Earth's magnetic field at 324.1 kilometers per second with a density of 2.2. Now, we do have sunspots, or I'm sorry, we do not have sunspots to report once again. That's now 4 days in a row. 5 days this year so far in 2020. As you'll recall, we had a late start. Now we are starting to see a little bit of a stretch without spots on our star. And tonight in our 1 hour show, or not 1 hour show, but our live show tonight at 9 p.m., I'll go over a little bit more in depth and take a look and see if we have anything that could be coming around the bend from the eastern limb. But right now we are all quiet. Small coronal hole has formed in the southern region of our star, becoming Earth facing. Those solar winds are expected to reach Earth around January 19th. Our KP indice is sitting at a 2, and our 24-hour max is also at a 2. Our TCI coming in at 3.03, unchanged over the last several days. We'll continue to watch that and see if it falls any further than what it is. All right, let's take a quick look at a headline overseas. Major floods hit Iran after a year's worth of rain in just 3 days. At least 3 dead and 20,000 are homeless. Days of torrential rain in Iran have led to major flooding, resulting in at least 3 fatalities, official media confirmed on Tuesday, January 14th, 2020. Thousands of establishments were damaged, hundreds of villages were cut off, and more than 20,000 residents left homeless. The amount of rain registered in the 3-day period in the Sistan and Balochistan province alone were equivalent to 1 year's average rainfall in the region, and some areas received up to 4 inches of rain in just 3 days. So again, try to put that in perspective, folks. When you get a half inch of rain, you know you get minor flash flooding just from a regular storm. Try getting 4 inches of rain in 72 hours. We'll continue to monitor that situation as we go through the day-to-day as well. And if there's any updates on this, we will go over that tonight at our 9 p.m. broadcast. All right, let's take a look quickly across seas to the United Kingdom and parts of the European nations. We've got rain in London. Surprise, right? Showers across northern Scotland, snow across central Scotland, and some light showers currently moving through the area here in Ireland. And let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast for the next couple of days. Today, rain clearing the southeast with winds easing. Elsewhere, sunny with showers in the west. These are going to be heavy at times in the west. Scotland with strong winds and a risk of hail and thunder. Tonight, turning windier expectedly in the west with outbreaks of rain spreading to northern Ireland and western Scotland by around dawn. And then on Thursday, wind and rain spreading quickly across the northern Ireland and Scotland before moving across England and Wales. Rain locally heavily in the west with coastal gales. So let's go ahead really quick before we move on to our weather here in the U.S. Take a look at our flood alerts. And there we go. Wow, we are really getting up there right now. 91 are no longer in force, but we have 154 compared to yesterday. We were nowhere near that many. And they're now 11 flood warnings. So we've got heavy rain to come through the area still over the next 24 to 48 hours. And we will keep you guys posted as well, as the flood alerts have grown to over 150 now in the UK area. All right, let's take a look at our own weather here in the States. All right, let's do this. Here we go. This will be easier for everybody. So right now, pretty quiet. Snow in the northern plain states, parts of North Dakota, Minnesota. Looking at some light snow right now. Fargo, getting the bulk of it as we speak, a little heavier, nothing major. And then we have Winter Storm Jacob, who is the next named winter storm that will go coast to coast. And ironically, I like to point this out. Jacob is hitting just before my birthday here in the Northeast. So it's kind of ironic. I'm a little weirded out right now. But anyway, still not a lot to show right now from Jacob. And let's go ahead and show you guys our stats. Wind chill temperatures right now, pretty cold, especially if you live in the northern plains. It's starting to creep towards the south. Right now, the south, enjoy what you have. Today is going to be probably one of the last days, most of the parts here in the Midwest and the Northeast, that will see mild temperatures. We are slated to get 43 degrees here in the capital region, but that will not be the case tomorrow morning when you wake up. There's our freeze line, and let's take a look at today's projected highs. Again, enjoy these highs for today, folks. If you live in the South, Texas, Louisiana, all you down there, enjoy it, because we've only got a couple more days of this before we get some really cold air moving into the area. Same for you in the Ohio Valley, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri. Enjoy this mild day, I would call it, for January 15th anyway. And tonight's lows, that's where we'll start to notice some temperature changes here. Notice how the south will see that red and yellows fade down a little quicker. Mostly winter conditions for most of the United States, except for the south and southeast right now. All right, let's take a look at our 3-day outlook really quick before we head to the radar. NOAA seems to think that we are going to be dealing with some inclement weather today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you name it. Snow in the northwest, showers in the south, and freezing rain across parts of the northeast today, especially in New York. They are calling for some light freezing rain, heavy snow in parts of Ontario as well, just below Montreal. Toronto could be in that freezing rain mix as well. Minnesota and Wisconsin, you're just plain old snow. And then we move into Thursday, where temperatures will drop significantly in most of the parts. Look at that blue line there, folks. That's indicating that cold front pushing on through the south. Freezing rain across the center part of our country. Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, South Dakota, Oklahoma, and Texas all could see freezing rain. Snow will be winding down in the northeast after this quick little system that's moving through. Should produce locally about 2 to 4 inches in the upstate New York area and across parts of the northeast. And then just plain old snow in the northwest. Rain showers across the coast of California, Washington, and Oregon. And heavy mountain snow is expected tomorrow as well. And then we get to Friday. This is where Jacob really is starting to take form here. And check out this map. The United States, except for the U.S., except for the Northeast and the Southeast, it's going to be quiet in those two regions only. Snow in the Northwest, snow in the Northern Plains, snow in the four-quarter states, showers and storms across the South, freezing rain through the Ohio Valley all the way back to North Dakota and South Dakota. Heavy snow in parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin is expected on Friday, and we'll go ahead and take a look at our GFS outlook, because Jacob will not only affect the Midwest, but by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday, Jacob will be in the Northeast as well. So here we are today. There's the storm system right over Texas. This is by Friday, still a little bit of ways out, moving across the Ohio Valley, starting off as rain for folks in Ohio by Saturday as we see this system approach the Northeast. Snow showers expected. We could get somewhere from 6 to 10 inches. I know that's a wide window, but right now the storm is still too far out. But it is showing indications of across parts of New York. Could see 6 to 10. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine also could expect 6 to 10. And this storm will wind down by Sunday afternoon with some light lake effect snows. Again, we will get you the totals or try to give you a better idea of what we're expecting this weekend. But it does look like lake effect snow will continue across western New York and upstate New York into Tuesday, January 21st. High pressure is dominating across the middle part of the country, so it's going to stay kind of fairly quiet, but we will see some colder temperatures by next week. And that is also something I can go over with you guys tonight as well at 9 p.m. Yeah, I know, I'm just a big tease. So here we go. More snow clipping into the northeast. Some showers across the south. This is Thursday, January 23rd, next week. For the most part, the GFS is trying to indicate that we are going to have a quiet week next week for the majority parts of the United States, except for, of course, the Northwest, where they just get rain and snow every day. But there's a little disturbance here in the Gulf that's trying to get its act together. This is the signature that we've been watching that could be a possible nor'easter by the end of January. And as this system continues to move up the coast by the 26th, we start to see more snow. And right now, this thing has the classic signature for a possible nor'easter. It's just off the coast right now, but that could change as this is away. We're about 13 days away from that forecast right there. So, and just to give you an idea of what's coming towards the end of January, well, more snow to the northeast, more cold as well. Look at that. This cold air push at the end of the month is going to push all the way down into the panhandle of Florida. Texas, you're also going to be involved with this. And it just doesn't really improve from there on out. Now, I can say this, that really cold, sharp air is going to last for a few days this coming week, actually starting on Thursday, moving into midweek next week. But then we get back to normal winter temperatures, 20s and low 30s. Still, chances for more Arctic blasts coming our way in February and March as well. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. I'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. with a full report on the Grand Solar Minimum channel. I hope everyone has a great day, and we will talk soon, guys.
Do you like this show? Give us a thumbs up. Want to support us more? Share to your favorite social media platform, buy a t-shirt, or become a Patreon. All links are in the description below.